And hello and welcome back to NieR Automata. Last time we got into 9S's story, and I'm sure I cut like well over 50% of that because there's a lot of redundant stuff. So I was running around and some dialogue started. So I cut to this real quick. He said, "Say to be." I will note that at this point I have finished editing the last episode of the ending A, so still not sure how far ahead I am, considering how much I'll inevitably have to cut out. So, let us continue.
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but... Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments, and you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others. This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
So, much the same. Yeah, I still don't get this. We're even doing it again in this round.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
Wait, it recognizes me this time?
Okay,
That's different.
What was that?
That was a different reaction. Was it a different? Fuck, I don't remember. I felt like a different reaction.
You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
I don't remember that dialogue. It can be. It feels like it's getting harder to tell what's new and what's not. Because there's some things that are like really, really obvious, and there's other things like, am I just not remembering because I didn't pay much mind to it originally? Which is perfectly possible. Because there's a lot of stuff I didn't pay much mind to. What? Okay, back to one of these. I almost forgot about these. I was looking at my completion stuff and they called them picture books? Or not. Never mind. This is different. What the? 256 years ago.
This forest we are stationed in.
This is entirely different.
It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms.
Wait, how many years ago?
To live in such a place.
How many years ago? 200 plus. That's a long ass time.
Decided, I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence. What's a kingdom?
Good question.
Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family. Family.
What's a family?
I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
So we're destroying their family. That's nice. That's a nice thought. That's a real nice thought. I wonder if this is when he gets connected to their network, like at the end, he just like gains these memories. And this is sort of just like, because we've already gone through that, we're just like the version of him in the future.
These machines.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in.
Like this version of events where we're seeing this is just him like reflecting on it when remembering everything that happened in the past.
We should take a look.
God damn you. Craters. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. Oh, and another one. Is this giving me another flashback or one of those picture books? 128 years ago. Hello, Kingy boy. Things not going so well? Because we didn't see a king when we were here before.
His Majesty, he's dead.
Huh.
The king who gave all for us. So benevolent and kind. And now he's dead. This sure is sad. It sure is. But we royal knights still have a mission. We placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child. And now we must raise this child so he might one day be our new king.
100-something years ago.
He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection.
Then. So if that's the king being dead, then what the fuck attacks me up in this area? Because that was like a big thing that looked a lot like that so-called king, wasn't it? Last time I went through this. Oh, just back. Okay. So let's see. Where is it? Any second now. Yeah.
I'll never let you pass.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose it does look like it's falling apart a bit. And it's a bit different on the legs instead. I don't think I've gone down here. Yeah, I haven't. Oh, what the fuck is that? I suppose it's one of those things that were, yeah. Like leading a lot of those units that I was fighting outside. Oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. Just a little bit of money. Oh, well.
Nines! Or at least something close.
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
Doesn't look like I'll need this.
Oh my god, how many times? Whatever. Okay, wait, something happened. What did I reach? I'm in the middle of fighting! Oh, that can't be good. 4 hours ago. Okay. A little bit sooner.
His Majesty hasn't grown at all.
Oh, that didn't take much time for you to figure out?
No, not in the slightest.
I don't think machines naturally grow.
How can we make him bigger?
Yeah, build in a functionality to grow.
I don't know. We're too dumb to figure that out. Sure is a cutie, though. Yeah, so tiny and cute.
And that's the only thing that matters.
We better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom. Danger! Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
Is that a player body that was in that cutscene? Huh. That would be funny if they actually rendered all that. Is what the cutscenes and such. When did I get over? Whatever. I was not over here. But okay. I wonder if there's something to let you jump higher. Just barely out of reach. Whoa. That thing was easier than the last time I came in here. Maybe I'm just better at dodging and everything. I could. What's this? Come on. Why? Why are you not doing anything? It's not doing anything. The fuck? That's doing something.
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
Doesn't look like I'll need this.
Okay, so another thing like that. I have to remember that's there. That'll probably be relevant later, I imagine. I can get up here this way. Oh, okay. I did not search this place thoroughly enough, did I? Salvin, hacking one. Huh. Interesting. Just a big motherfucking axe? Sure, why not? I don't have any reason not to take it. So, question, why? Any idea? Reasoning? Stuff? No? Hi. Does she have the same eyes as... You know what? I did not pay attention to 2B's eyes.
2B! That's...
I'd like to know the reason for desertion, at the very least. I already stated my theory on who she is, so... we'll see. I was interested to see if anything happened when I hacked her, but nothing so far, basically. Oh, that's it? Right, it wasn't really all that hard in the end. It still showed me how much better I've gotten.
Why?
At least personally.
Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
And I'm not sure about the
Let's go after her, 2B.
voice. Oh, now we get the storybook. There we go.
Whether in wind or rain, thunder or snow, or even amidst the rising flames of war, they were always together. They never understood why, and yet they spent their lives nestled together, forever. Forever and ever.
Until one day when the Android Nation attacked. So yeah, maybe not stuff he got from being on the network.
Pascal? This is 9S.
If just because of the fact that, aren't they off the network? I thought that was their whole thing. It's one of the, like, defining characteristics of them, I thought.
Pascal opened for us.
What if it's something like the world is just happening repeatedly, and maybe that's the reason why we're playing through it again, or something like that. Then I had that thought, and then once I actually add things together, it's like, no, that doesn't actually make sense. Or at least I can't rationalize it, at the very least. Too many contradictions. Ooh, is that one of those? You there, you must help me at once. What, me? My son puts a kind of electronic lock in our house and hold his full self inside. I've been standing out here for ages, and he simply is not responding to me at all. I think we need a family counselor. I mean, not that machines have families to begin with. I insist that you help me get this stupid door open. Just break it down and get my son out of there. The mother? Okay. Alright, sheesh. Well, I should be able to hack it, right? Yeah, that's an electronic locker, right? Hello? Hello in there. Your mother's worried about you. How about, so how about you unlock the door and come out? No? Looks like he's ignoring me. Proposal. Destroy the core to open the electronic lock. That seems to be my only option. Ooh, I noticed the electronic locks have, like, the little machine heads on them, don't they? I guess that would be considered a core, conceptually. Right, one of these. How on earth am I supposed to get through this on time? Damn, that looks stronger than I thought. Or maybe you can move faster when you move like crap. When you're just like not waiting for them to blow up. Okay, I think you can move faster like that. That actually is much more effective. Hell yeah, that's more effective. It doesn't actually hurt you to run into them either, so... Okay. There you go. Lessons learned. Sorry about you, Door. Foolish child, I was worried to say about you. Why on earth would you barricade yourself in there? Because I'm scared of what? That lever cut off the network? I don't know what people are thinking. How long has this been? I felt like this isn't new. They're like, monsters, it's scary. Oh, my darling boy. It will be alright. Mommy loves you. Mama. So, can I go now, or? Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for your help. Take this, I insist. Yeah, evade range up +3. Huh, that's... I've had worse.
Consciousness data and resupply.
Right. It doesn't seem like the actual events are changing at all. It's more like there's more information that we're being given as we go through them. Oh, right. Earthquake? You mentioned this last time. What earthquake? I don't remember that even coming up again previously. Oh my goodness.
In its own way.
Sure.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
What happens when it becomes one, then?
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact.
Yeah. No problems here.
Copy that. I also need to inform you that the Commander offers her personal praise for your recent achievements. As a direct result, we are currently considering boosting production of your model.
Really? I'm happy to hear it. I couldn't have done it without your support, Operator. You're always so cool under fire, not to mention beautiful and...
Flattery is unnecessary. Operator 210 out.
Aw.
I really meant it, though.
Aw. It is still flattery, even if it's, you know, true. Server capacity. Yeah. I remember that. Perfecto. So, no more sound thing, but anti-chain damage +5, resilience 3, offensive heal 3, deadly 3, auto heal 3, evade up +4, so 80%, and weapon attack up +4. I like it. It at least really complements how I like to play. So, hey buddy. I'm gonna try to do some more of these side quests. Something wrong. From your right? I don't suppose you... I recently came out on the losing end of a scuffle with some machine life forms. Corrupting a portion of my memory, which is a serious pain, as I'm sure you can imagine. Take these photographs for instance, I have no idea where they were taken or even what they are. I only know that they're important. Oh, I don't even remember. I remember that. That's in the forest area. I've been to all these places, but yeah, it shouldn't take too much time.
These places look familiar. One looks like the amusement park, one looks like the desert, and one looks like the forest. Let's keep our eyes open next time we're in any of those areas.
It's the oasis that's tricking me. Like, I actually looked in that place a bit more in depth last time. I don't remember anything like that. Okay. Now, what do I do? I mean, it's definitely here.
Hold on. This is one of the places in that Resistance member's photographs.
Yep.
Better record the coordinates.
Okay. That's it? Oh, that's underwhelming. I hope there's something interesting that comes from this. They might. I don't think I actually looked at this in my time here. That is a lot of...
This place looks familiar.
Animals.
Oh, right. It's from that woman's photograph.
Yep.
I'll be sure to get her the coordinates.
Okay. Cool. It is ultimately quite helpful that, it basically tells us around where there's supposed to be, but I'm not seeing it in this quick look, so you typically go to at least the right transport. Maybe. Possibly. I mean, it's happened before. Oh, I see a red dot over there, so let us go. Not a machine, an android. Whoa, why don't you step around here? Might be ancient relics buried just beneath the surface. Me? Ah, I'm researching the old world. Guys are with Yora, right? Say, if you find anything in the desert that looks like a relic, you bring it to me. I'll find a way to reward you for the trouble. I mean, I might have. Sure. Promises.
Relics from the old world.
Searching for relics in the desert without assistance might prove difficult. Proposal. Unit 9S should use the dynamic scanner.
Do we have that? I don't think we have that yet. Also, wow. We can go out this far? Well, thank you, game, for basically, like, marking it on my map where I need to go. I never... Am I... Yeah, I'm making progress, albeit really slowly. Am I? Or, you know what? Now that I'm looking at 2B, maybe I'm not making progress. Okay. How the fuck do I get past that? It's just a big wall. It's like not letting me go out that far, though. There's like a big storm that's blocking me. That is the right place to go, though, so... Oh! I can actually see better here. Did I make my... I made my way through! It's like, okay, maybe that's the problem. There's just like a specific way they want you to take. Oh boy.
Okay, that's all the coordinates that Resistance member wanted.
Yep, got it. No problem. And, why are there...
I'll be honest, though, I don't quite get why she cares about these particular photos.
Everyone has memories that are precious for one reason or another. It's not for us to judge their value. They're important to her. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, I guess.
But emotions are not allowed to be. What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, that wasn't even a player character. Just a random android that was dead. Ew. Speaking of which, hello you. Flock of birds gained the rest of their wings here. I wonder if they instinctively knew how to escape the storm. Seems like time to move more slowly here. If you've got nothing to do, why don't you try fishing? Everybody loves settling down for a round by the pond. Everybody, you say. It's not. Archive obtained? Mysterious Lithograph 3. What now? Oh, okay. Long ago, an aged man threw out his back after gazing upon a lizard in a jar. His young wife departed to call the doctor, only to vanish and never return. The surrounding villages spread rumors of how she had fled, but the man paid them no heed, instead fiercely insisting that the lizard must be captured. Shrug. I don't know. More of this old world information I see makes me feel as though it's actually a human world, though. There's been pretty strong evidence for that so far. I don't want to completely rule out the possibility of my complete conspiracy theory being true. So I wonder... Oh, okay, that's a box. I was about to... I wonder if that body I found over there was someone who just, you know, got maybe a little too caught up in fishing. Maybe that was their problem. So I got something. Do I need the full set? Because it was a 3, right? No, I guess I would need a full set. Okay, I don't care that much. Yep, here they are. Oh, oh, this photo. Oh, I can still feel the intense heat being down on me. Was I with someone? This is from the amusement park. I remember having fun there, together. So, who are you now missing from your life? There was a waterfall in the forest. I think I stumbled onto it one day when I was lost. Is this guy? Is this guy you were with? But how did I get there in the first place? Now I remember. These aren't just photos, they're bits of data from my beloved. 8 years ago, we were attacked by machines and fought a pitched battle. My love was killed and many of my memories were lost. This must have been his final message for me. Thank you. You have no idea what this means to me. I know it's not much, but please take this. So you haven't remembered him for 8 years? That would be one hell of an experience. Do these androids have a limited memory space? Honestly, I've been thinking a lot recently about whether it's worth it to continue living. This data is telling me that I need to continue on. And yet, what's the point of a world where my love is gone? What is the point of living? Come on, NieR, let's go. But she's saying interesting stuff. But it's pretty scary to consider. When your memories disappear, you stop being yourself. But isn't that the same for everyone? Like, I don't remember tons of stuff. I actually have a pretty bad memory myself. Like, an atrociously bad memory. But I'm a different person than I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, anything like that. Like, that was me, but yet it's also not me. I am the me of today, and that is what matters. The past is in existence and it builds up to make what I am now, but still, I am me. And I am me and I'm interacting with this world, so I'm going to make the best of it. For me, I believe that the point of life is whatever you want to make of it. So, why not go out there and make your point to life? That's my thought on the matter. I do suppose that forms a fairly good argument for, why the people, or the androids, are particularly caught up in the idea of death, even if they have backups. Mind you, it's not as poignant when it's like a day or an hour or something like that that you lose your memory of, but that could be a very eventful day, I will acknowledge. Oh. And what do we have this time? It is a bit of a different story for all the different conflicts we go through and, you know, annihilate the enemy in. Makes you feel a bit more empathy for the things we're absolutely just annihilating and decimating. I guess annihilating or decimating would be more accurate.
Why must we read all these books, brother?
Knowledge expands horizons and enriches existence.
But can't we just transfer all this data over instantly?
Into your head, perhaps, but not to your heart.
I guess. Hey, so...
Yes?
My name? Eve? This book says it's a woman's name. Shouldn't we be called Cain and Abel or something instead?
Humans wouldn't change names so easily. Besides, you should be proud of the name Eve.
Huh. Well, if that's what you think, then I'm fine with it.
Glad to hear it.
Also, I don't think you have genitals, so...
Is there something else?
After we're done reading, can we go out and play? I'm sure it'll be tons of fun.
All right, but only after we're finished.
You mean it? Then I'm gonna try extra hard to finish this. Extra hard!
You do that.
Yeah, I can see how he really loved his brother. I have wondered about the Adam and Eve thing from the beginning, but yeah. Where did they get him in the first place? Whatever. But yeah, Adam's right. Like, reading things, processing them is a lot different than just knowing them. Being able to adjust and use them for your purposes, your intentions. Your worldview is a lot more than just knowing them, basically.
Hey, I've fought this machine before, right?
Proposal. Enemy should be dispatched immediately. Leaving such a dangerous foe intact would be unwise.
If you say so.
Wait, what do you mean you fought this type of enemy before? Because, yeah, that's true. But, you know...
You killed my brother. You are the true evil. You must die.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, engage. How, nice of them. So I was gonna make it as painless as possible and just blow them up. My bad. Your brother. Okay. Oh! Aren't you a tough customer? Oh! Is this the one that was out in the desert? That's why it has so much health. Okay. That makes sense. It's like the one part of the game that feels like it's actually changed. You have this little side story with... Well, okay, that one was aggressive. And you can get through it so much quicker via hacking. Because it's not that hard of a hack, and hacking goes so much quicker. Also, there's a body down there. That's well hidden. Okay, that apparently was not hacking. There we go. Anywhere there? Come on. Here, one sec. Let me take care of this one first. I just realized this guy has a core up in its fucking head area and in its groin area, so... Yay. Oh! Uh-oh. That's new. Ow. That's definitely new. Here, let's heal real quick by just hurting it a bunch. Oh, it has cords in the arms, too. I didn't notice that either. Okay. I guess I haven't been paying too much attention to how many of these 4 head things are actually in a given one of these. God, this is like the tank. This thing has a ton of health. It's also much harder to hack and slow, so it's like, whatever. There we go.
Forgive me, brother.
Brother? Wait, there's more of these things?
Apparently.
I think that's the last of the machines.
Okay, game. Don't think I forgot.
2B, now. Good luck.
Oh, no. Come on. I want to deal with that freaking... Ah, crap.
You see? Total slave driver. Whoopsh.
If she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
I mean, that
If you
is the
say
point of
so.
having a leader for a military. You know, this. Wait. Shit, I pressed the wrong button. I think he automatically did his thing last time. I hope I didn't accidentally do that and was just an idiot. I assume it's going to be the same as last time and I couldn't do it. Crossing my fingers. Okay, one thing I was told recently is that there's supposed to be a lock-on. And I'm not sure. Nothing's locking on for me. At least in this part. I actually think this episode is the where this went up recently. The episode with this in it went up recently. So, in the first time. I was told something about a lock-on. Maybe they just meant like the EMP stuff, but... I guess this is a bit better now that I have been basically forced to do it constantly with the hacking stuff. And I'm just naturally getting better at it through just practice. I will say, this was a lot more tense when I was doing Spin to Win. It was. It really had me on the edge of my seat.
Confirmed elimination of
I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked.
So here's a thought. They were saying like, oh, we'll make more... So this is like sort of...
We've got mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
I'll help aim.
Okay, so, I was thinking like... So they're making a new... there's like, oh, we're gonna make more of your unit or something like that. They said that's 9S earlier, right? What does that mean? Why do we need to hack our own missiles? Whatever. I guess it's helping aiming somehow.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
There we go. There it is. So when they mean that they're making more units, is it like more 9S's? So like something that looks exactly like him? Or... more scanner units? Because it seems like every single unit we've come across has looked just incredibly different, yet we apparently have tons of copies of identical units all across the area in order to use transporters and whatnot. Yet we haven't come across any that are the exact same unit and look the same,
this is bad.
that are actually behaving and operating in the same, you know, capacity.
Please, 2B, this is gonna work. 2B, I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's back. Otherwise, they're just going to go off course. On.
Right. And we weren't shooting the missiles, we were shooting... We were shooting just like a turret that happened to be there for defensive purposes. Yeah, this seems familiar. I feel like I've already went through these formations as part of the previous battle. Well, apparently... There we go, there's the hack option. I'm not sure if this is actually any easier. It might be slightly quicker and less health, essentially. The one on the ground went out in one shot, so... yeah. That works.
Activate missile controls. Prepare to launch.
Missile controls engaged. Launch ability confirmed.
Fire!
It's convenient that everything is so compatible.
I didn't think this would be so hard to control.
Alert. Obstacle ahead. A collision at this speed is not recommended.
Well aware, thank you.
I jumped off, right? Oh god, I hope I did.
Signal lost.
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once.
2B. 9S. Don't die on me.
The child held sway over enormous strength. But sadly, he was also a little bit broken. He spent his long days hurting those around him. He tried his best to be good and kind. But despite his efforts, things never seemed to turn out. They told him he was unwanted. They abandoned him in the deep, dark ocean. And from the cold at the bottom of the sea, he cried out, "Mother, Mother, Mother, Mother." But his voice never reached his mother.
So it's supposed to be like a dragon machine. I now think it's incredibly more cool. Yeah, it's a shitty situation. Oh, hi, buddies.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042, assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153, assigned to 9S.
We pods often participate in the same battles. Exchanging our situational data would theoretically allow us to plan combat strategies in a more efficient manner. Proposal: data should be transferred regularly between Pod 042 and Pod 153.
Analysis: this idea is sound. Proposal accepted. Records will be organized in time for the next situational exchange.
What? Isn't that what they said last time? With maybe a little less... Oh. Is this hacking space? How did I... Do I need to restart again? Oh. I find myself in a bizarre memory storage area, stretching as far as I can see. It's a maze, a labyrinth, a massive interconnected network. I've never seen anything like it. It must have been created by the machines. So then, what am I doing here? I am 9S. That's all I can remember. Large portions of my memory may have been destroyed. What if I forget everything? My memories? Myself? My... Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Just follow the emergency manual and execute the memory recovery program. The recovery program begins to fill in the blanks in my memory. They drift back like missing letters, filling out a word. The bunker. Jimmy's plan. A colossal machine life form. The last resort missile strike. Preservation mode was activated at the moment of the blast. It halted most of the safeties the network had in place. What network? The machine network? Wait, it must be because of the EMP blast. Hooked me up to the machine network too somehow. Oh, so this is when it happened? That's good. That's great. That can never result in anything bad. It took a while, but the recovery program managed to restore most of my memory functions. However, I still gain exceptionally to my body. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but examine the surrounding memory space. It looks like the machines gathered and stored a lot of info here. It all seemed pretty random at first, but on closer inspection, I learned how it's all connected. There are varieties of entries such as data on human history and philosophy. But what's really strange are the records of machines stored next to those. In the politics category are records of the machine's own governmental endeavors. They try all sorts of things. Absolute monarchies, republics, democracies. And that wasn't all. They also engaged in other scholarly pursuits such as philosophy, mathematics, science, and social criticism. It's like the network was copying every possible human behavior and discipline. Almost as if they mimic humans to such an extent that they developed humanity. The machines aren't imitating humans. Why would they do that? Which is also a good question. Maybe it was part of their programming of how to destroy the humans initially. Imitate them, understand them. I dive deeper into the records. I can find no indication the machines creating new cultures or values. They only imitate human behavior. The strange thing is, if a unit falls, or fails, it fails in exactly the same way the next time. For example, if a machine forms a dictatorship that eventually collapses, it won't try a new type of government. It just forms a new dictatorship. Or if it plants crops and they die, it just tries the same thing again. And again. And again. And again. They just keep performing the same behaviors. They don't ever learn. When it comes to combat, the machines show overwhelming adaptive behavior and evolutionary speed. So, why do they insist on imitating humanity? And more specifically, why do they imitate their failures? It's almost as if the objective is failure itself. That is odd. Like they were set up in order to mimic humanity and figure out how to, like, bring them down, basically, by creating situations where they would fall, and researching it. I sense a change in the data, some kind of movement. I own perception and hold my breath. I hear something, a distant voice. I am now all android. There's something there, something clearly intelligent. Something that can learn. You imitate them so much their failures, eventually you'll learn how to learn. What the heck was that? Are they talking? Oh god, this is just a maze, isn't it? So are we connected to Adam and Eve? Because if we have intelligence, I think them and I guess maybe Pascal? I don't know, there's not really any proof that she's different than the imitating humans. That's such a hard thing to distinguish, isn't it? I announce to all androids. The words shimmer into focus, the voice grows clear in my mind. It is Adam, a machine made in the image of a man. We machine life forms have evolved, he says. We made war, learned, grew, and thus gained a new consciousness. Indeed, it is as if a new form of existence has been born. Lies. Nothing but lies from mere machines. Adam laughs, and yet you androids claim to be alive. How very odd. You are puppets who lack even your own free will. No, you're wrong. His words flow through me as they were poured into my ear. How am I wrong, boy? Perhaps you have a will after all, he chuckles. Perhaps you have desires. Now you see, boy, the true meaning of life is hatred. You're wrong. There is no meaning of life. Meaning of life is what you make of it, and I suppose he found it. It's not exactly one that helps you enjoy life more, so I wouldn't really approve of it, I suppose, but a vile hatred slumbers in the depths of your heart. You're wrong. The more you try to hide it, the more that darkness grows. Wrong. 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 Damn it. We're made to protect mankind. We're not the same as you machines. Yeah, but do they also have the imitation of humanity at the beginning, maybe? Just not failure, but success in a sense. All those who live are slaves to desire. Such internal appetites are what gives our lives a meaning. Some seek beauty, others seek serenity. For me, hatred is the... I'm not like that. Oh, yes, you are. You do not trust anything. You want to destroy everything. Ha! Was I right? He's the one who seems like he's the most likely to, like, start a genocide, isn't he? You have lost hope in everything. Sort of like how he treated that, like, machine at the beginning with the brother especially really made me feel as though he had that sort of view on everything. You want to obtain everything. It's like the moment you gain that sort of feeling of empathy, you either go to the point of disconnection or you can disconnect yourself from it and be like, no, it's not a thing, it's not a thing. Or you get so enthralled by it. Two different extremes, which I feel like he does. He gets so enthralled by it where he becomes disillusioned with what he's doing, basically. You want to obtain everything. You want to be loved by all. Think about how much you want to... Okay. It's the butt, right? Oh my fucking god. You're thinking about how much you want to fuck to me, aren't you? Deny it. Just try. You'll be lying to yourself. Reality stained by lies. Stop it. You're not denying it. Oh, I hope that really was fuck, not kill or something like that, because it was 4 letters and it could have been censored for reasons that aren't like it's a swear word. Hatred pouring into you. You're wrong, damn it. Overflowing desire. I'm not like you. Your true self. Sort of hacking each other back, eh? Oh. This is dead end. We're not the same. Stop it. Stop it. Not my fault, okay? Damn it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Help me. I didn't catch that last one. Help me.
Each of the machines treated their treasures with great care. One treasured family above all else. Another treasured its older sibling. Another treasured its own beauty. But one more machine treasured something unique above all else. Hate.
Is this death?
So we still don't get to see what the fuck happened in terms of him. I guess maybe he found him there because of the whole...
So dark. So cool.
So, like, because they were connected, or he was connected to the network, and they were basically talking to each other. Maybe that's how we found him? Or maybe...
menace!
Maybe he hooked him up himself after he found him.
menace.
2B.
Come on. Let's go home.
And this whole place down here is still not explained. How is he levitating stuff? And is this... Did he build the place, or... So many questions still existing. Oh, but the only thing that really matters is that NieR gets the fuck to me. That's the only thing that really matters, yeah? Holy moly. It was so... not surprising, yet so surprising. Self-hack, eh? Sure, why not? What does that mean?
Proposal. Engage memory core diagnostics.
Yeah.
A single reply is sufficient for acknowledgement.
Fine.
Yeah. Straightforward enough.
Memory core diagnostics complete. No issues detected.
Good.
Proposal. Engage visual sensor diagnostics.
You got it.
Isn't this the same as before? I feel like I did this once already.
Visual sensor diagnostics complete. No issues detected. All checks complete.
Took long enough. Don't you think it's overkill to perform a full data overhaul?
Unit 9S was seized by the enemy and placed in a non-controlled state for an extended period of time. There is a high probability of corruption by an enemy logic virus.
Alright. Cram it. Anyway, I just gotta sync up with the bunker server and then I'm out of here, right?
Wait, no, shouldn't we... Did that really do everything for a logic virus? And, you know, if there is a logic virus and we're trying to, isolate it or represent it, you know, if the game's trying to represent a logic virus, wouldn't the whole, like, you really want to fuck 2B sort of be, like, the epitome of that? No? Come on. Oh, that's promising.
Huh? What was that?
Unknown.
Halt the data sync.
Alert. Data synchronization is mandatory for all YoRHa units.
Yeah, I know that, but we just got some kind of weird noise. Halt the data sync for 2B as well.
Affirmative.
Let's figure out where that noise came from. Just to be sure, you know? Open a port to the server.
Ooh. Where's 2B? Is this all the YoRHa units here? Like one for each?
No time to examine everything. Better stick to the main data nodes.
Sure. Okay.
Detected. YoRHa unit storage records.
Oh, that's a lot of lost. Oh. It's a no for 9S and it's a yes for 2B. What does that mean? 40 on each of them, which means something's the same across the board. Maybe that's extras? Maybe that's the thing that basically I was wondering about before. If so, 8H has a ton. Who's 8H? Huh.
What's the point of all this heavy security? All the black box data has been deleted, but it looks like everything else is here.
Yeah, I think you're not supposed to have all this information. I think that's the point. I'm surprised they just let you in. Maybe, yeah, that might have been like the number of bodies and then like... I don't know what the 40 would have been, but it was the same across the board. Then yes and no, maybe like... Do we back up the actual memories or do we just have a new one go out each time? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's really what happened with like, we'll tell them we'll back up their memories, but not really. Or something like that. Like, the battle ones, they matter. The scanner ones, less so.
Detected. Access log to Council of Humanity's lunar server.
Ooh, okay. So this is shipping to it, I presume? Yeah. Okay.
What's a barrier doing here? Looks like records for supplies shipped to the moon. Strange. There were a ton of empty containers. That's weird. Why would they do that?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it wasn't just how many, it was...
A new port just opened.
Boop, 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 boop. That's promising.
Detected. Council of Humanity and Project Yorha Records Index. Alert. We are not authorized to access this data.
Man, this stuff is all wrong. I need to check this out too.
No, you don't need to. But... we're sort of delving into things that has nothing to do with this, right? Right? So if there's a bunch of empty boxes... the first obvious implication with that is that either there's a lot less people there. Let's see, it was purified water and repair materials. Purified water, though. You don't actually... okay, sorry. I'm trying to remember if purified water is technically actual pure H2O, or if it's shorthand for some processing that that makes it drinkable or something like that. I don't remember. But if it is actually pure H2O, then that's not drinking water. You can't drink that as a human. So... oh, wow. An offensive one? That's... probably because we're not supposed to be in here, basically.
An attack barrier? Really? Why the heck would they install one of those in this server?
Note that these documents are classified level S confidential and may not be disclosed to any person familiar with you outside the commander. Oh my. Your outline, your forces, your unit combat system, bunker administration, chain of command, Council of Humanity Development Department. Okay, back door. Support units, black box.
Let's see. Looks like info about how the Council of Humanity was formed as part of Project Yorha. Wait, isn't that backwards?
Good point.
After a long period of battles and adventures, the prophets spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be.
What was that?
Okay, so if there's not even...
crap! Did they find me?
Negative. Emergency backup request from 2B.
Close the server connection and activate my body.
Affirmative.
Oh, she's in there now. But, you know, there's really only one thing I can think of that would be consistent.
Ah, 9S.
Operator? What happened?
We recently detected large numbers of machine lifeforms throughout the factory area. We received a support request from 2B soon thereafter, but have been unable to respond due to poor reception.
All right, I'll try to gain access from the main terminal.
Okay. But, yeah, there's only one conclusion you can sort of come to from that. Isn't there? You're not even sending proper drinking water up there. You're sending you're not sending food, you're sending repair materials and, like, not actual drinking water in a bunch of empty containers. And apparently the Council of Humanity was formed after the Yorha project. So... do I need to say it? I had sort of considered the possibility...
Use of server administration room requested.
But, you know... the implications of what people had talked about did not really require a lack of existence,
Request granted. You may now use the device in this room.
It didn't require a lack of, you know... existence, but all it really required was long enough to not care. So either way, it, you know, would work in terms of making sense for some of the bullshit that's going on.
Okay, good. 2B's black box signal is still up and running. These comms are all messed up. Guess I'll have to break into the other side and take control.
Sure, why not? Well, this is definitely a lot more elaborate. Is that a body? Oh. Are we actually going to control the body? I remember him showing up in that.
Nice. Now I just have to unlock the door where 2B is.
Oh. That machine looks a lot tougher than this one. Nice, and I can take control of it now while it's not suspecting anything. Oh, okay. There was that whole thing about taking control of yeah, remote control. Where if you don't do anything, you can... Is that even stronger? So what happens? I feel like I'm gonna be in a bad state if I Oh, that's not stronger. Whoopsie daisy. I'm gonna be in a bad state if I ever actually need to. Actually, what door do I need something? Oh, up there, up there, up there.
If I want to reach 2B, I'll need to reach the factory's lower level.
That's the plan. Actually, okay. This is a lot more in-depth than I thought it would be. I do remember going through this part, so... I don't want to become a god! Okay, that should be stronger. Nope. Just slower. Much slower. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look at all these broken machines. A few still look usable. Better send these coordinates to the bunker, just in case.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Why would usable matter? For machines. Whatever. Okay, that's better.
A few still look usable. Better send these coordinates to the bunker, just in case.
Why? How are we going to... I'm not seeing the upside to that. Wouldn't, if we wanted like just like random usable ones, wouldn't we be trying to take some hostage when we're fighting? Oh well. This one's floating, so this should be interesting. But you know. Oh, it's like a Flappy Bird control. Not that I play Flappy Bird. I don't play Flappy Bird. Really, I don't play Flappy Bird. No, I've never played it. I just know about it. Forever, though. And I'm realizing now that you have those, Oh, wow, that's a lot of them here. See, I didn't have any problems with this one. I had a problem with the one after this. I'm realizing that they have the things on the ground that you can use as an indicator for it about to go down. So there's a double visual indicator that I just did not realize previously. Seems like I still have my auto heal, so that's good.
Look at all these broken machines.
Yeah. That is interesting. I didn't really notice that when I was going around here, that just like constant amount of just like a ton of broken ones that are just sitting around in piles.
Everyone shut up.
This seems like a safe way to go through. Yes, it does.
Alright, if I can hack this elevator and get it running, I can get 2B and everyone else out of here.
Oh, okay. I remember that elevator being fucking useless, but okay, sure. Am I actually going to use it in this? Yes, I am!
Whoa, 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 whoa! 2B! It's me, 9S!
9S?
I hacked into this machine from the bunker. I'm controlling it. I'm gonna break into this factory systems and get you out of here.
Appreciated.
Oh, okay, okay. It was just the elevator at the beginning. Ooh. Pod 153 hacking into factory system. Okay. Oh, see ya.
I'd better secure an escape route.
And what would we consider an escape route? Gate 12. Oh god, I don't remember. Oh. This is a lot more elaborate now, isn't it? Better not die. I suppose I do have a lot more room, too. Oh, this is open up now. I can do something here. That'll...
There we
both
go.
of those.
First door unlocked. 2B, keep going straight.
Will do.
And that'll achieve something. Maybe? Oh, Project Jassault. Isn't that one of the names of the original NieR? Like one of the subtitles in the same way Automata is for this? The proliferation of the white chlorination syndrome emerged in 2003. And honestly, there's a decent chance I probably won't go back and play that myself. I guess I'll decide one day, but it's not something that I'm seriously considering at the moment. And that could change massively, but you know, that's just the current state of my opinion on that. Because I've not heard great things about actually playing through it. Like, the story is good, but playing through it I've heard bad things about. Alongside the appearance of the giant and dragon, and has continued unabated. The outbreaks are now being observed on a global scale. Despite being researched in laboratories across the world, not only have there been no breakthroughs in the development of a vaccine to prevent infection, we have yet to ascertain how it even spreads. However, many technological breakthroughs have been made as a result of research conducted on the menace particle that was discovered at the same time. We are confident that the technology it enables the separation of the soul from the body, and the independent preservation of both will be the final defense against unprecedented threat to humanity we now face. Well, that has some fucking huge implications! The fuck? Now that the project has passed from preparation into the main implementation phase, we have given it the name Project Assault. Oh, that's fucking huge! Taking away the soul, the consciousness, and actually putting it, presumably, in something that could actually handle it as well? Like a fucking android, maybe? I'm just saying. That seems like the most obvious potential way that could manifest in this sort of story. That is... oh, wow, okay.
Door 2 disabled. The door's open. Keep moving.
All right.
Okay, nothing here, I guess. But over here... ah, shoot. Am I being dumb? Okay. Yes, me being dumb. Me being real dumb. Like, I'm trying to look at where I'm shooting, and then it's like, I forget to look where I'm going. What does this do? Report 3. Okay. Well, I think I might have skipped one by accident. We received a report from the laboratory indicating the basic technology of the replicant system is expected to be completed by the end of August. Verifications of its safety, along with the clinical trials, will be conducted from September through November. A report will be submitted to the Prime Minister indicating the completion of the replicant system that will represent a tremendous leap forward for the project Jassault. The report will be handled by the Public Relations Department. That's significant. Replicants! Also suggesting the possibility that there are androids with, like, human consciousness implanted into them. And we lose memories, too, so it's not like we'd remember that far back, right? Wow, that's a lot of body-looking things there. Why is this all in this factory, by the way? A protest in opposition to spiritual preservation method that was disclosed as level 1 information related to Project Assault has sprung up in all areas. The committee continues to receive formal complaints from our research team regarding the collection of biased data as a result of the job process being conducted on the sick and elderly. The number of civilians having undergone the job process remains at 4. A public relations department will be established in order to better control information and improve our image. We also consider rescheduling the project itself if such an action is deemed necessary. So basically, they can't figure out how to deal with this virus, so they're like, fuck man, let's just figure out a way to like take our consciousness and put it in like replicants, aka probably androids, and then we'll just, you know, figure it out from there. And you know all those people that won't get to go through the process? Because I'm sure it's expensive and everything. Wow. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It does pose a lot of question as to why the planet is in the current state it is, though. Oh. Ah. Crap. It's gotta punish me for this eventually, doesn't it? God, I'm not good with this.
It's open. Exit route secured.
Thanks. Alert. 2B is currently engaging a machine life form of significant ability. Said machine is drawing electrical power from the factory itself. Proposal. Infiltrate the factory's mainframe and shut off the power.
Sure.
NieR, that Goliath we just encountered.
I got it. I've been keeping an eye on you. I'm gonna shut off power to the factory now.
Do it!
I bet this will take longer than it actually took on 2B's side. Get all those other things.
Factory system at 20% control. You have to hold out for me, 2B.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize there was a limited amount of space that could actually... Ah!
Factory system at 50% control. Now we just have to do something about this core.
Nope. Nope. Problem is I can't evade. It doesn't give me a little wiggle room in actually getting around them that I would have otherwise.
%, 92, 95, 98. I just shut down the electrical grid.
There we go. That should make it a ton simpler. There we go. Good. Now, what happened after that? Because next time I remember seeing 9S, he was catapulting down to help me in the middle of the boss fight.
After a long period of battles and adventures, the prophet spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be saved. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Those were the words I heard in the moon server. But why?
Alert. 2B has defeated the Goliath-class heavy weapon unit.
Right. Okay, good.
So the story you just heard was in the server on the Wait, the moon server? Or the bunker? Wait, that's a big difference. Huh.
9S.
Commander.
I'm sorry. You're needed back at command.
Understood.
Let me just say it real quick. Oh, that was sooner than I...
You left quite a trail when you accessed the main server.
That's what I wanted to speak with you about, Commander.
I can target.
I found records stating that the Council of Humanity was established as part of Project Yorha.
I mean, logically, that you could make sense of them existing. And that's still making sense. It's more the combination of that with the supplies that really sort of start to add up.
But I'd always heard it was the other way around. So did Yorha actually create the Council of Humanity?
Yes. We installed the Council of Humanity's server on the surface of the moon.
But that means...
mankind no longer exists.
Yeah, figured that out now.
In truth, humans never went to the moon at all. Any transmissions received from the moon are just dummy signals we set up in advance. The only thing there is a small bit of data relating to the human genome.
But why would you...
Humans were already extinct when the aliens attacked. All the details are stored on this memory chip. If you want to look at it, I won't stop you.
But he's not supposed to know, so is this if I tell you, I will kill you?
Wait, you're just giving me this? But why?
No one fights without a reason. And we need a god worth dying for.
Wait, what? A god? Wait.
What path will you take? It's up to you to decide.
Why? Why did you have to die? It's not fair! My only brother. Damn them! I'll kill them! I swear I'll kill them all!
The human race is... gone.
So how do I make this choice? Do I walk out and...
How do I tell 2B?
Emergency protocol, code F2. All Yorha members are to report to combat stations immediately. Repeat, emergency protocol, code F2. All Yorha members are to report to combat stations immediately.
Combat stations? I better get a move on.
Well,
Alert. Mission orders received. Rendezvous with and support Unit 2B near the Resistance Camp.
Any details?
Large numbers of machine life forms are rampaging through the city ruins.
What? How? They're supposed to be weakened.
Cause unknown. Goliath-class enemies also confirmed. Immediate action advised.
Huh. Okay, so I was given something, wasn't I? Project Yorha is a comprehensive information project intended to enhance android morale. This entry details the circumstances that led to its proposal, as well as the information related to the operation conducted during its individual phases. Note that this document is marked as Level S confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel, save for the commander. Human extinction! Following the collapse of the Project Assault, around 3400 CE, so okay. The remaining androids search for a way to revive humanity. They were unable to discover an answer, and humans went extinct by roughly 4200 CE. Afterwards, the genes of salts and the structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to a storage facility on the moon. Okay. So maybe no one's soul or consciousness made it. Huh. The news of humanity's extinction was meant to be a closely guarded secret, but rumors of the event eventually began to leak out. Having lost one thing which they were programmed to protect, android morale began a precipitous decline. Concerned by the turn of events, a command designed Project Yora as a means to lift android spirits. Project 101 to 03 Lunar Server. The first stage of the project was spreading the word among the resistant groups that humanity was not in fact extinct, and that the last remaining remnants had managed to escape to the moon. The deception was supported by installing a communication server on the lunar surface and setting regular transmission. Said server was designed to be manned by as few maintenance personnel as possible. I'm guessing it's long enough that we don't see any organic, like, bodies of dead people. Project 0201, establishment of the Yora Squadron. Though the dramatic alteration of the next generation combat unit project that had been proposed at the time, the Yora models began to be manufactured. Official models were created following the implementation of data acquired from the experimental squadron, and they were deployed to all regions. Certain members of the Yora operations staff, however, were informed of the full scope of the project. These units were tasked to operate and protect the server on the moon. Interesting. The reports I already read. Data saved on server. So, yeah, shipping record, purified water. I forget, that could just mean basically it's purified to the point of drinking, or it could mean that it's actually pure water. I don't remember off the top of my head. Editing Echo, if you remember, throw that in there. That I still don't get. Yes, no, yes, no. It doesn't have any of the operators either. And then that. Okay. Well, reading it doesn't seem to have changed anything, so...
All units currently under maintenance must be put into launchable state as soon as possible.
Wait. Did you see that? There was like a little like silhouette of like a person. What the fuck? Editing, I could show that again. Okay, yeah, we're in space. Okay.
2B, you okay?
That's a nice confirmation that we're in space.
Alert. All communications are currently being jammed.
We better hurry.
Oh, that's Florida, and that's actual Earth. Okay. So we're touching down in what looks to be Europe-ish? It's an interesting thought at the very least. Oh, for fuck's sake, another one of these.
Goliath-class enemy sighted.
Where's 2B?
2B's black box signal detected nearby. She is likely engaged in combat.
You okay?
Good thing I landed that direct hit. Uh-oh.
You'll die. All of you are going to die.
B, you okay?
I'm fine. Let's take this bastard down.
Right.
Great. I guess we can do that. Hack into what is legitimately, basically the network. You know, you just sit there and, you know, let me kill you. There we go. Same as before. Okay. He's, what the fucking camera? What the fuck, man? Oh my goodness. That was just sporadic, to say the least. Oh my goodness, could this thing land in any... Okay, there it is. And now it's gone. Okay. Whatever. It's like the third time that it's landed in some place that it's like, I just can't fucking find it.
You saved us. Oh, thank you so much.
Just, you know, take him out from a distance? No? No, whatever. This again.
Ah. And here you are. I know you two feel the same. That this world is utterly meaningless.
Has a few new meanings to it now, those words now, don't they?
As far as I'm concerned, my brother was everything. And now, everything must die!
Why did you kill my brother?
Okay. Fucking... Ow! First time I do this, he does that to 2B, and don't... I guess 2B actually helped on that one. Because... 9S did not help when 2B got hit with that. At all.
What is it?
The energy seems to be coming from a large number of linked machine life forms.
He's absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network.
Does that include 9S in a way?
Damn it! We'll never get anywhere like this. I'm going to try hacking into Eve and shutting him down. Back me up, 2B!
On it.
Ooh, this is different.
Shit! Stupid barriers!
Am I not achieving anything? Can I run away like back here? Where'd he go? Oh, okay, I see. I can't hurt him, but I just need to, you know, live long enough to get to the next area.
Brother, oh, brother. Why?
Fuck, why not go inside? Sorry, I did that preemptively. Way too preemptively, apparently. Nope, nope. Way too in close, way too in close, way too in close. Oh, and right into the lineup. I love it. At least that's not a fucking game over. I think I'm taking... So when you lose that, you're taking actual health damage, technically. That's how it should be. Like, you get hurt, but you automatically jump back to where you were, something like that.
What is this?
Alert. Disruption detected in Yorka Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Corruption potential critical. Evacuation recommended.
Can't. Not when I'm this far in.
My brother was everything to me. My life was contained in our moments.
Alert. Corruption confirmed in Yorka Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Immediate evacuation and treatment recommended.
Just a little more. If I can remove Eve's object control function.
Well, we already know what happens, so... Haha! What the...
Listen to me, Adam. I never disliked fighting, but I didn't want you to be hurt. And I especially didn't want to lose you. So let's go somewhere quiet. Together, my brother.
He still brought it upon himself. He still brought it upon himself. So did I not disconnect him from the network then? Because that was the point going in, remember? So I just took away his object controls so that he wouldn't be able to bring them together and use the actual bodies to, like, heal himself? The same way he had previously?
It's all because of you!
Okay, maybe not.
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
Yeah, but you know, like... Oh! God! That was right at me by the time I can even start moving. Can I not? Hack him? Oh, fuck, 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 fuck.
It's all...
Part of the thing is, like, I go a little bit, then I try to, like, adjust, but, like, he adjusts, like, all the way back like that, which is usually an overcompensation when it happens. Yeah, like that. Which is meaning I'm using, like, more recovery items than I did, like, the entirety of this, route combined. Outside of this. Oh my goodness. Okay, that counts as getting him. Apparently.
Brother.
She doesn't have the same eyes. They're like pale blue.
Finally. It's over.
I suppose they all do technically
Menace!
have the same color. Oh, wow.
I really screwed up. I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so. But we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So...
9S.
Yeah, and he cut off his backup before. He cut off 2B's backup before, too.
Please, 2B. I want you to do this for me.
I suppose this whole replicant virus thing really does explain why the why the androids are so there they are again! What the fuck are... I saw... It had to be one of those that I saw near the flight suit. Or the flight unit when I was leaving. I do not recognize them. I suppose... Oh, right, the virus thing is... I suppose it explains why they have such significant humanity to how they operate. Mimicry or not. Choking to death for one. So I guess we didn't avoid anything.
It always ends like this.
So... Are there questions that haven't been answered?
There's still some alive.
Doesn't this sort of explain absolutely everything at this point? Because...
Goddamned machines! Is this a message? The data transmissions, they're resonating with each other.
It's pretty darn consistent in terms of, why people would defect, why Yora needs to take out the defectors, stuff like that. It's just a matter of the fact that NieR wouldn't have remembered it if this didn't happen. Because he would have forgotten that part.
Wait a second, 2B!
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet, so I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies, so that when I returned to my own body,
Menace. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have a penis to fuck her now anymore. I mean, that's the important part to him, right?
And so, the final battle with Adam and Eve came to an end. This battle will likely have a great effect on the outcome of the war. 2B and I, our battle will continue for some time to come. But that's another story, for another day.
Or not be. Oh, it's just this... a Japanese version of it? Okay. Well, I can't listen to the lyrics anymore. Okay. I feel like all my questions were answered. So... Okay. What do I talk about now? Is there anything that's not explained by that? I guess there's more to their story, but that's about all I'm hearing. Maybe we'll go back to 2B and continue, like, to, like, another arc of the story or something like that? I will say, the emotional, like, sort of moment, sort of, you know, tapers off once you've seen it already. So it's more just like, trying to see things through the new perspective with the new information, and like the two, oh right, the little hologram ghost things. Okay, there's questions. There are definitely ways you can explain it though. Maybe there are actually, like, the consciousness souls, the ghosts in the machines that are still there out there. Maybe they're not actually the androids themselves, but maybe they're like in the network for the androids, which they seem to have a network as well, to some extent. Especially since they can connect, though they seem to have a bit more individualized ones. Those are probably two different people? Twins, maybe? You also gotta wonder if, like, a lot of the, individuals, like 9S and 2B, were, like, made based on someone at some point? Like, maybe 9S was based off some, like, Teen Q. This is... No. Can I control? I can! Oh, we finally defeated Eve.
Recover designated item.
Oh, recover designated item. I apparently cut that off by accident. What are you talking about? I want to go sleep for a while. No? Well, this is a first. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in the game before. Make sure I... Oh, from 9S?
Hey, 2B. I was waiting for you. I needed to give you this.
You didn't need to give me that.
Say, 2B. No, never mind. Just be careful.
Planning preparations complete. Confirm equipment delivered to quarters.
Did you just have, like, an excuse to talk to me? You haven't told her yet. I suspect she might know. I think everyone probably suspects to some extent something like that is true. I've got... Okay, that's not can't use that for mail at the moment.
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
Why? Were they afraid that we didn't think that there was more to the game at that point? Because it was so redundant and a lot of the questions had been answered? Oh my goodness, I don't know, man. Like a lot of shit is interesting in this, but then you just like sit there and you're like, why? Game, why are you doing this? You basically just told me what the next two endings were. Name-wise, I didn't really read them. I saw C and D, so I guess, yeah. I guess we're going in order. So, woo. Okay, a lot of questions. It looked like A2 was in that and a lot of new scenes. So it seems like we're at least moving forward. Okay. Well, that was a lot of repetitiveness for honestly very little gain. Well, a significant gain, but you could have done a lot of that with much less repetitiveness. You could have just like cut down and not made you redo as many portions as it did. It didn't take me as long, but like so it was 10 okay, so it took me basically another 7 hours which was not a small amount of time, because it took me like 10.5 to 11 hours to finish the other one, and this is basically another, you know what, yeah, 7.5 hours worth of time, so, and most of that was repetitive bullshit. This might be 3 episodes, whatever. Yeah, that's not great. I can sort of see how they could use it for padding and whatnot, but, you know, it's not like you're stumbling upon different endings. They're legitimately railroading you to one ending to the next and stuff like that. Either way, that was definitely a more satisfying ending, because you got answers. It was a bit, you know, less of a certain ending, because you had the whole question of, you know, what might that mean? And it didn't give me a chance to look at that mail, since I couldn't use the, or at the very least no button came up for me to look on the transporters, for an option to look at my inbox, so, yeah. I know the point of it is in order to basically be like, yeah, there's more, but it sort of feels like the only reason they need to say there's more is because that was so repetitive, that it feels like if that's all you're going to be getting each time, they're sort of saying like, oh, no, there's a bunch of new stuff this time. Yeah. Yeah. It's, I mean, I quite like it. And I'm enjoying it. But it's good that whatever this next playthrough is going to be will hopefully not be nearly as repetitive and redundant as that one was. And I at this point, it feels like they answered most of the questions they gave me. They just dangled a few new ones out there at the end and stuff, so yeah. I don't really have much else to say. I'm getting more okay with the twin stick shooter parts of it and stuff like that. I'm getting better. I wouldn't say I enjoy them nearly or significantly more. It's like it's the action combat that I like the most easily. So, yep. Yeah. I guess it's just one of those things where it's like, there's so many things about this where it's just so good. And then there's these things that are so obviously like, what were you thinking? And it's just such glaring dips in like the general overall quality for that part of it. But yeah. And I'm a sort of person that tends to focus on criticisms and whatnot, so I feel like I have less value in saying the positive stuff, because I guess it just works together well. And it's not like it's changed significantly positives in terms of the positives since. It's a very interesting story. The world itself seems to come together and make a ton of sense at this point. I'm very interested to see where it'll go. Because basically, it feels like they've given us the backstory as to what the fuck's going on. And story-wise, it's just a matter of, well, what about it? We have to answer that question now. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm still recording quite a bit ahead. The last episode of the A ending has not gone up yet, so as an FYI as to where I am. I'm probably still going to be recording quite a bit ahead because it doesn't look like it'll be as redundant, but I don't know. That could just be them lying to me. It could. Oh, yeah, and then there was that scene with Emil, or whatever his name is. That he behaved differently. I need to go back and check if that actually changed. Oh my goodness, there's just so many things. Oh my goodness. I'm bitching because I care. I will note that. It's not that I dislike the game. It's just in my nature for stuff like this sometimes. I get in that mood. So I'll see you next time. Drive safely, everyone.